This is a 1957 Chevrolet 3100 short bed pickup truck with the big back window. This is an original V8 truck, and it's all original matching numbers except for the transmission, which is Chevy 350 automatic transmission. Touch the key, it fires right up. She's got a shifter on the floor. Take her for a spin. Here we go. Transmission shifts out good. She doesn't wander all over the road. She does drive like an old truck, but driving pretty straight and true. Got my finger right there on the top of the steering wheel. You can see that I'm not having to oversteer it. It's a great truck to drive around town in. Go cruising. Got a nice, just simple exhaust. Show you under the hood real quick. Hood springs work great, so the hood stings up on its own. It's got a gorgeous engine detail. Chevrolet valve covers painted. Original generator. Original radiator. The only thing this is missing is the original air cleaner. Sometimes those get lost and they're very hard to find. You cannot order them aftermarket. The body on this old truck is in great shape. The gentleman that we got this truck from told me that it had this was really a kind of a barn find. You can tell that it hasn't been abused. The fenders are really straight on it. Doors are really straight. It's got a brand new tailgate. It's got good tread on the tires. They're not brand new, but they're real good. Nothing major that jumps out at you as a major blemish on this truck. It's got a couple of little tiny dents and bumps and bruises here and there, but nothing major at all. It's got a great driver paint job on it. Windows roll up and down like they're supposed to. If this was my truck, I wouldn't spend any time repainting it or doing anything with that. I would probably take that grill off, and actually the aluminum trim on the front of it looks pretty good for the most part, with just a touch of rust around the edge right there. But I'd just probably pull this grill off, sand it down, and repaint it. It's not all rusty or doesn't have any holes in it or anything. It's a beautiful color. It's a really nice kind of a royal blue. Windows roll up and down good. Small crack here, the vent window, which is aged. Back window in great shape. Kind of the most important window to me. So much value in this truck. It's an original V8. It's a big back window. It's had the automatic transmission tranny swap done, which everybody wants. This is the perfect truck for somebody who's looking for the truck that is virtually unmolested, virtually from bumper to bumper, all original, but had the transmission swap. And I get a ton of requests for that truck, which is this truck. Also 1957 seemed to be the most popular year of the 55 through 57s. They only made that for 1 year. Windshield in great shape too with new weather stripping. It's got a piece of plywood in the bed with the strips on top of it that just look really good. Really nice, inexpensive budget way to make the bed look really good and clean. A couple of little rust spots that I noticed as I walk around the truck. One of them, just a little bit of spot right there. This truck is like 95% rust free. It's super, super clean. Take a look up at the underneath. Frame rails are in great shape. There's one spot of rust right there. Inner fender wells rust free. Foot area of the cab in great shape. That is the step-up support, and those it's interesting, I see a lot of those with rust on the support themselves, but then the step-up is not rusty. So you see a little bit of there. A little bit of rust in the back cab corner. It's kind of your normal problematic spots in these trucks. But other than that, in good shape. Bottom of the floor pan there, it's got a patch on the inside. A little bit of rust there. Rest of the floor pans look good. Back step up is really in good shape. No rust in the back here. There's some dirt and stuff that's going to kick that. Trying to do a real good inspection on this. Same thing back here. It looks like actually somebody probably at some point in time had taken the frame. They may have had this body off, in fact, because it looks like somebody took the frame and blasted it and painted it with a gloss black paint because it looks really sharp. I don't see any evidence of overspray or anything, so it doesn't look like they did it with it on. That's a really difficult chore to do with it on. So somebody probably at some point in time actually took the body off this truck and did that. Waiting for the camera to adjust it. Try and put the camera up. It's pretty clean. Little tiny patch done there. Good step up. Interior of the truck looks really good. One of the great things about this truck, it's still a little dusty, we've been driving it around. But anyways, I don't know how much of that dust you'll see, and I've just been driving it. New seat cover on the seat. And what I was starting to say a minute ago before I got distracted with the dust was the dashboard is in great shape. It's not been cut, and that's really rare. Usually you see these dashboards, somebody's cut them and put a nasty radio in it. So fortunately this still retains all the original buttons, and of course there's those couple of holes there that you can actually get on LMC, and you can order parts very, very inexpensive. It's still got a great gas tank in the back. It's got good hinge pockets. Touch of rust on the bottom of that door. Sometimes these doors are really rusted out, but just that one spot right there, it's got the rust. The rest of it looks okay. Doors open and close good. We'll check out this door too. Hinge pockets look like they're in great shape. These are all the places I'm usually examining. Bottom of the door, some rust down there. They actually make a kit to fix the bottoms of the doors from LMC as well, and they're not very expensive. There we go. Very, very clean truck, straight body. The great thing about, yeah, there's a couple of rust spots that I showed, but nothing popping through the outside. So this is a great truck that you could drive and kind of tinker with, fix up on. Lights work, brake lights work. Not sure if you can see that the lights are on. I just turned them on. It's a little bit better back here. You can see the rear lights are on. It's got kind of a Corvette rally wheel on it, which is really cool. It's missing the center caps, which, you know, if it had them on there, that'd be cool because they'd be there. But since they're not there, it gives you the option of choosing your center cap. There's just 5 or 6 different kinds you can choose from, and that makes it kind of cool. And none of them are too expensive unless you get the real Corvette ones, which are very expensive. But there's no reason for that since this is not a Corvette. Super cool, 1957 Chevrolet 3100 short bed, big back window, original V8 truck. She's ready for the road right now, and a ton of fun.